Hi, my name is Fede Gianni, and I am an Italian filmmaker. I was born and raised in Rome, and then I went to get my cinema study formation in the United States, and I'm back working in Italy on my feature film projects. Here in Ikusmira, Berriak, I am working on my next feature film project. The project is called Il Cascatore. The actual translation of the title means the ones who fall, and it's a loving term that people in Rome use for the stunt performers who fall from horses or buildings or cliffs during the booming spaghetti western film industry of the 1960s. And it's in the countryside of Rome during this period of time that I'm setting my story, this countryside that's about to be engulfed by the city of Rome, and at the same time doubles as a spaghetti western film set. And here lives my protagonist, Billy. She's a young tomboy who loves westerns and goes on a horse like it's a bicycle. And Billy is faced with losing the farmhouse where she grew up, and because of urban development, and decides to reject the family's expectation that she move to the city and becomes a young lady, and decides to venture on this quest to join the film industry and creates a new identity for herself, the one of the young cascatore Billy John. Those experiences have been really rewarding, and being here at Ikusmira Berriak has been a really, really cherishing experience in the sense of being in a space that allows for focus and isolated work, but also a place that creates community in a moment where you're writing and it can be a very lonely activity. And I have found not only a community of filmmakers, but a community of like-minded filmmakers and like-minded people here at the Ikusmira Berriak community and Tabacalera wider community and the San Sebastian Film Festival. It feels like everybody's kind of on the same page and thinks about cinema in the same way that I do, and in the different ways that they think about cinema. It's inspiring and liberating. So it's been really kind of opening up a lot of possibilities for me, a lot of different ways of thinking, a lot of interesting conversations. And I believe that starting with Violeta Gil, her first workshop, was incredibly interesting because it offered an entry point to the writing process that sometimes can feel a little bit stale, in a way of working and of writing starting from the body, really starting from the word, spoken word more than written word, which was really interesting, and the possibility of understanding writing as something that happens throughout space with other people and creation with your collaborators more than you being alone sitting at a desk, which was extremely liberating and inspiring and offered a lot of creative fuel for what was going to be the rest of the residency. It was also really interesting to talk with Victor Iriarte and his method of asking questions. It allowed me to reconnect with what was kind of the origination of the idea and enter the material through a different point of view that is inquisitive, that is about exploration more than finding answers, and tying it up all together like we always want to do. So it really was again, something that offered fresh inspiration. And I felt very good talking to Olympia Ponchafer, with Javier Martin, and with Flor Clerico, because they were coming in a moment that I was thinking about taking a new direction, which was a little bit out of my comfort zone with the project. And I found a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of kind of rogue energy of like doing things differently, which was really exciting and actually gave me the confidence of trying something new for me and out of my comfort zone. I'm looking forward to the other workshop that's gonna happen. Well, I'm really interested in the idea of thinking about editing while you're writing. because of questions of rhythm, because of this idea of thinking already about the film in images and in cuts. And this connects a little bit with my conversation also with Manuel Abramovich that has been, in a way, taking me out of the writing process to embrace a new methodology of working, really thinking about what he considers the key of making the film, which is the directing and the shooting of it, and understanding how to create kind of, if you want, an unorthodox way of working within the industry, trying to keep the artistic integrity of your project. So how to bend the rules of the industry a little bit to your own way of working, your own way of seeing the film, so that you can actually safeguard what the film will actually be while you're making it. Well, for me, the building has been a key aspect of the experience of being here, because it does create, once again, that great synergy between isolated work here in Video that feels a little bit like a monastery when we're here with the other residents. It's very quiet. We all have a similar work ethic, but at the same time, you're not alone. And then this idea of having the space of Tabacalera be in conversation with the city, places like, I'm thinking of the Media Lab, but also the cinema screenings that I've attended, all allow me to get a little glimpse of what the community of San Sebastian is, a little bit like when you ride the subway in a big city, that you see all the different kinds of people. And that has been a way to kind of also get out of the intensity of the creative work. And at the same time, for example, even the possibility of going outside to the park has been a very, very nice experience and respite from the intense focus work of writing. Yes. You're welcome.